Okay, so now we'll move on to Img2Video. So actually, Img2Video is very useful, in my opinion, for guests and photographers because you can actually create all kinds of things here that we couldn't do until now. You can actually create all kinds of custom camera transitions. Here's a little example of a game I made. Okay, this is actually stock footage. Of course, this round is something that wasn't filmed. And we know that it's like you can't have the same person twice, right, bro? Yes, he doesn't have the appearance twice, but it's actually okay. It's like it works as a transition. Okay, let's play a little more. And here I also created another transition of some kind, okay? The weight falls down, the camera slowly moves, and then smoothly transitions to the next stroke. Cool, okay, so this is a really great example. You can also make all kinds of delicious bread. Here's another transition. Okay, so we basically had start times and end times, okay, and we basically created a transition. And another thing is that we can also create effects. So how does it work? In Img2Video, you basically choose the model you want. The 2.1 Pro model works really well and has a first and last frame. If you choose 2.5, so it actually only has the very first frame, but despite that, it works really well for our purposes. We also have access to all kinds of other models like Google Video, OpenEye's Sora, Biden's, and there's also Luma, which is currently less recommended, but could be improved or fixed in the future. So for this demonstration, let's go with Kling 2.1. What I'm going to do is give it the very first frame. Next, I'll go through the timeline step by step until I reach the prime time frame that I want. Then I'll do a select from the timeline. After that, I'll go to the last frame, which is this one. Again, I'll do a select from the timeline. Now, I actually want to create a smooth transition from one frame to the other. If you have some directing skills and you understand things like drone cameras and all kinds of techniques like that, write down exactly what you want. If you're less into these technical things and you just want to create some kind of cool, interesting transition, go to the Shifty chat. Whoops, yes, go to the Shifty chat. Okay? And then give him a screenshot to work with. This is my first prime, so I'll go chat now, okay? I'll give him one screenshot right here. I'll go back to Premiere and let's go here for a moment. I'll give him a second screenshot as well. Okay. And I'll tell him I'm using Kling 2.1 Pro. Give me a prompt that will create a flying camera transition from image 1 to image 2. Enter. Let's see what we get around. So FPV style drone camera flying towards through the misty. Okay, all this stuff is fine. We'll put it in. Okay, I can do an enhance here if I want to, and I think I will. Pay close attention to what I'm about to do. We have up to 500 characters available here, which gives us a lot of flexibility, okay? You can also insert a negative prompt if you need to, which can help refine the results. If you want, you can also ask questions or make requests in the chat at any time, okay? So, at this point, we're now accepting the negative prompt. Let's see what happens. No new people, no animals are allowed in this case. Okay, I'm flowing with the process. Okay, let's generate the result and see what we get. Okay, so this is the result we got. Very cool. Okay, let's do the timeline. So what I actually did first was take the very first frame here, right at the beginning, and basically what I'm going to do is use that as my starting point. I'm going to take it from a really nice map, which I think works well for this project, yes, and basically I have it set up like this, so you can see how the transition happens. It's a bit sneaky, because the way the elements move from one scene to another is subtle, making the effect look smooth and professional. Okay, this works pretty well.